Hey YouTubers, it's Valerie with Money Mindset Coach, and today I want to talk about something that it's bothered me for quite a while, but with having gotten my calligraphy pen set, I've kind of really felt that cursive not being taught in the schools anymore is really a mistake. I remember I learned cursive in fourth grade, and I was excited because I was going to learn how to write like my mom and dad. So you were like learning to write like an adult, that was a really cool thing. And I investigated cursive just a little bit more, and why we're not doing it anymore. I always thought it was your signature. Your signature was always cursive. I thought it had to be, and I ended up finding out that isn't the case. It's really kind of crazy. Yeah, cursive is mostly stopped being taught in many schools. Some of them still teach it. But due to technological shifts, curriculum changes, evolving educational priorities, we need to take maybe a deeper look at it. Basically, a lot of it has to do with the rise of digital communication. Kids are now expected to type instead of handwrite most formal assignments. Schools shifted focus to keyboard skills to prepare students for the real world. And standardized tests and digital platforms are increasingly online, making cursive less necessary. Nobody really writes letters anymore. Are we actually taking a pen in our hand and writing? I don't think so. My 17-year-old granddaughter, she saw my cursive and she's just looking at it like it's like a code or something. She didn't think she'd be able to even read it. So that's something, I guess. Number 2, curriculum pressure. With limited classroom time, schools are prioritizing STEM projects, reading comprehension, critical thinking, and test prep. Cursive seems less essential, so it was cut to make room for other content. Common Core standards. When Common Core rolled out starting in 2010, it did not include cursive writing as a requirement. Many states aligned with that standard and stopped teaching cursive. This is interesting. Several states have since reversed this. Tennessee, Texas, and California are reinstating cursive instruction. I'm kind of happy to see that. Number 4, it's perception. A lot of people look at it like it's outdated. Some educators and administrators view cursive as an old-fashioned skill, like calligraphy. Yeah, nice to have, but not essential. I'm looking at my calligraphy as a hobby. That's why I'm doing it. It's a hobby. There's a generational shift. Teachers under 40 may not have learned cursive themselves. That kind of blows my mind. That blows my mind. That somebody under 40 years old doesn't know how to write cursive. Number 5, misunderstood value. Despite its decline, this is so important. This is so important, and they're missing this. But cursive has benefits. Brain development. It activates different neural pathways than typing. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. Your brain is doing something totally different when you are writing as opposed to using the keyboard. Fine motor skills. Duh. Signature creation. Yeah. Reading historical documents. Yeah, they might be in cursive. Might be harder to read. In summary, cursive didn't disappear because it wasn't valuable. It just got pushed out by the need to prepare students for a digital world within limited instructional time. That is so sad. That is so sad. But this was what really blew me away. I always thought a legal signature was in cursive. I didn't think you printed. I didn't think there was any other way. But basically, a legal signature is any mark that you make with the intent to sign your name. It does not have to be in cursive. What counts as a legal signature? Legally, a signature can be a printed name. It can be initials, a scribble or symbol you consistently use. Now, I have to say, my boyfriend has a very long last name. And when he signs his name, his first name, you can read it. But his last name, I write his last name better than he does. It's like a scribble. You wouldn't be able to read it and even know. Yeah, but that's how he signs his name. Typed name in some digital settings, you can do that. An X or even a drawing used historically by those who were illiterate. And then I remembered, any of you who watched Little House on the Prairie, Mr. Edwards, he was illiterate. He did not read or write. And when they had to sign something, he just put an X. I do remember that now. Digital or e-signature. Services like DocuSign. I used DocuSign when I was in real estate. That was considered a digital signature. What makes it legal is your intent to sign and be bound by what you're signing. It's still weird though, because somebody that just puts an X, but there is no name, that still's weird to me, because it's like, well, the X doesn't tell you who that person is. But if they did it in the presence of a witness, then I guess it's permissible. When is cursive not required? Always. There's no law in the U.S. and most other places that says a signature must be in cursive. I always thought it was. Courts and contracts care about intent, consistency, verification. Now, this is where it might matter. Some situations might require a matching signature. Bank forms, government documents, passports, Social Security, legal contracts. Even in those cases, it doesn't have to be cursive. Just match what is on file. So if you print one place, you got to print the other place. You have to sign it the same way. Bonus thought. For kids growing up without cursive, they can still develop a stylized signature using print text, print letters, initials, or a unique mark. It's about identity, not handwriting style. Well, I'm sorry. I'm glad that I learned cursive. I thought that I was grown up and writing like my parents did. I really don't think that it needs to go away. But obviously, It's not needed for a signature. I always thought that it was. I thought that's why we needed it. But I am going to start doing my calligraphy, and I'm kind of excited about it. So, how many of you know how to write in cursive? And do you have kids or grandkids that haven't learned cursive? I would be curious. And if you wrote something in cursive, would your kids or grandkids be able to read it? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. So anyway, that is all that I have for right now. But like I always say, use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you are coming back and you've been here before, thank you so much for joining me today. And see you in the next video. Till next time. Bye.